Good morning. Here's another recording for you. So this one is to do with the accordions that we put in the pages or any of the rich text editors that we have in Canvas. We're going to try something a bit funky with ChatGPT and see what it does in a minute. So what you're seeing on the page right now is a one element accordion, right? Now this is in the Canvas Champion course, and I'm just building this out. So what I thought about doing was building a one element accordion, then a two element accordion, then a three, then a four, then a five, then maybe a six, and you can just copy that page over into your content and then edit it as you see fit, and remove the ones that you don't need. So if you wanted a four element accordion, you just remove the other five out of the way and you've got it there. Or you can just take that HTML if you're comfortable with doing that and just plonking that where you need to be. So this one is just one element accordion, right? Look, so that's all it is, yeah? Now if I wanted another one, not that that sort of paler browny pinky colour on the outside, you're looking at this element one and this white box underneath it. That's really the accordion. The other bit is just some padding that's there. Might even be the border around it, but it gives it a nice finished kind of look, right? So you can change any of these colours. You could change that if you really wanted to. You could change the body colour of that, and you could change the title of that. You could change them to different colours depending on what you wanted. I would suggest probably staying with one colour. So we can deal with that, and I've dealt with some of those in some of the other tutorials where I'm dealing with Adobe Colour, and Adobe Colour is a really cool tool because it allows you to say, okay, I want one colour like that, and then what it will do, it'll work out the corresponding nice colours around it depending on what sort of colour setup you want. And that's really how I generated that one. So let's have a look and see how we actually add that to a page for a start, right? Now if you just wanted to copy that over, you can just do a course copy and then look for that one particular page in this Canvas Champion course and then just delete this stuff around it, and you've got that. That's cool. That's a really cool thing to be able to do. So I'm just going to change that over to editing mode so you can kind of do this manually, to be fair. Now if you see any of my ones, I'll try and be friendly for you and try and give you some space underneath it. So let's just say that's some more text that's sitting underneath it. So if you were to want this one element, you could actually go like that and copy it and then paste it where you wanted in a page, and it should just do that for you. So if I just save that, so what I've done is I've copied content from there through down to about here, and then I've just pasted it in a space. So I've gained myself another element. So that's quite quick and easy how to do that. Now if you're dealing with content that has maybe links to something in this Canvas site, then that might not work. You will have to do a Canvas import, course import, to be able to get that in. Otherwise your links are going to break. Like anything else, the links can break. But what I've done there is just a damn right dirty way I'll get an accordion in there that I'm not worried about this. I know I'm going to replace this stuff. Yeah. So that gets me a one element in there, but what do I want to do if I want to deal with a second element? Now, like I say, right, I'm going to generate some pages with multiple different elements in there. Yeah. You could, if you wanted to, and you were happy with HTML, you could turn the page over into HTML mode. So let's get rid of this one. I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. So I'm back to where I was. So I'm kind of got this space here again, right? I know that all I have to look for is one element accordion, and that Z's in this HTML view, and I've got that stuff. But what I'm looking for is really this part in between that. So if I go to HTML view, now don't be afraid of this. It might look a bit gobbledygook. It's just HTML, and it's pretty basic HTML as well, to be fair, because Canvas does that for you. It will strip out a lot of anything that you try and put in there that's quite involved. It's designed to do that. It's designed not to break, right? So what we're looking for in an accordion in particular is really details to details, and details to details in an accordion will just give you another one underneath. So if you grab that and just copy that and paste it directly underneath, I've now got a two element accordion. Now I'm not going to view this on the other side. I'm just going to save this so you can see I've got two elements now straight away. Look, boom, 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 boom. It works quite well. I could go back again if I wanted to, turn it back to HTML view. I'm just going to give myself a little bit more space. I just find that a little bit easier. And I just look for details and details again. Now if I want to speed up the process and I want to go to 4, I could copy those 2 and paste it underneath and I've got 4. If I want 3, I just simply go 3 and again 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could keep going and going and going as much as I wanted to. So let's go back up to, well, I've got 3 now, right? I've got 3 there. There you go. Oh, got 4. Misread that one. Right, so I've got 4. Cool. And all I do is just edit that. Once I've got 4 in there, I can go edit. If I want 4, right? Okay. So if I want 4, then all I'm doing now is I'm just doing it. So what Canvas will do when you're viewing it like this and not in HTML view, it opens them for you like that when you're viewing it the other way around. So if I wanted to then just edit the text, I just do that, right? So second element, third element, fourth element, and like so. So I just go element, boom, 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 4, 3, 2. There you go. So that's now created me 4 elements like that, and I can give that to you quite quick and quite easy. If I wanted to change colors and things, I have to really do that in this HTML view, and I have to then look at, so if you can see the patterns, right? Look, that, and that, they're all the same, they're identical, right? It gets a bit more trickier when you start adding different text in, because then the blocks can look a bit different in size, right? But you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. So what you're looking for in terms of color, you're looking for this background color in any of them. So at the minute, this F's, meaning white effectively. So white, 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 that's what that is. If you need to do with Adobe color stuff, so let's go and just quickly show you that. Adobe color, and we look at Adobe color palette. Now if you're part of ARU, you will have an account for this. Just ask IT if you haven't. So if I want to deal with something that is, let's have a look actually around, let's explore, and we can see different colours and things like that. Look. So we can see different colours. It may well be, this is slightly different. Look. It may well be that I want a background that's that sort of, let's stick with something that's virtually white. So let's stick with that one first. So let's start to throw these in. Always catches me out. So what you need to do is get rid of the hash as well. So I'm just replacing those. And what it helps you to do when you're dealing with changing colour is do it on a 1 element accordion first, get the colour set, then copy it. Saves you having to do it 4 times like I've just done, right? But so we've done that. Maybe we want a green, what colour? That's not too bad, like a clay colour. So let's have a clay coloured header. So the header within each of these is really this summary. So if you look along, you'll find background color again. So if we go and replace background color, we're in the summary tag. So boom, 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 there we go. There's another one. There's another one, and there's another one. Like I say, if you did it on 1 element, you wouldn't have to do it 4 times, right? That's done that. Let's just save that, and we'll turn it over to the other side. We'll see what happens. There you go. You got like a red 4 element. Now I wouldn't keep with a black text. I'd probably go with white for and then test the accessibility on that. So this has got that off white now. I'm not sure how the recording works. It doesn't look too bad. It looks more of a grey to be fair, but yeah. So there you go. There's a 4 element accordion. Now, something I want to try. Not tried this before. So let's go back to HTML. This is my accordion, like that. And that effectively actually is its padding. So if I was to take, I'm going to leave that in there, right? Because we can always bring that back in a minute. I'll tell you what, now, let's bring that. Let's grab that. I'm coming to ChatGPT now. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, it's textual AI, right? So create an account. I've just used my own Gmail account for this one, and I've just asked it. I have a 1-element HTML accordion. If I give you the HTML, can you create me a one for 5 elements? Of course. Give it the HTML basically, and it will create 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that in there, and then I'm going to finish that. I would normally have that as well, right? So that is just the end of this one here. So that's a complete 1-element accordion. Now hopefully if it gives me it right, it's going to create me the details to details. Here we see what happens. It may create it for me. It may even rename them. It does some cool things like that sometimes. It has, look, second, started to do it, third, fourth, fifth. So it's going to do that. There you go. So if I then copy that code and come back into my Canvas Champions course, and I'm going to paste it underneath this Z so we can see it. So anything under the Z when I save it in a minute is created via ChatGPT. So if I just do that, I've pasted that in, go save. Underneath, it's identical, isn't it? Look, it's just done my work for me. How amazing is that? So ChatGPT is such a brilliant thing. It's not just designed for asking questions. It will generate you code for you. It's just brilliant on that thing, right? So there you go. So what I'm going to do with this page, for those of you that are on the cohort A and beyond, I'm going to generate some Canvas accordions for you to just copy and paste, like the right back at the very beginning. And also, if you feel comfortable, I'll give you instructions how to do it around the ChatGPT thing as well. But I like that. That's brilliant. Yep. Hope that helps. Quick and easy accordions. Again, like everything, if you're unsure, shout at me and I'll help you do it. All right. Hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.